Gu Ryan is on the scene to prevent a group of people who made a suicide pact online from carrying it out. She finds them before they die, with the help of her spirit risk management team colleague, Lim Rung-ji-yu, and takes them on a wild ride that leaves them praying to live. Choi Jun-woon, meanwhile, is looking for work after a string of rejections. He thinks he's nailed it and even calls his mom to tell her, but he soon receives another rejection text. As he mulls over it, he notices a man about to jump off a bridge. Gu Ryan and Rung Ji-yu appear out of nowhere as he tries to wrestle the man down. She tries to warn the suicidal man that if he goes through with it, he will be in even more trouble. However, while Jun-woon is arguing with them, the man attempts to jump. Jun-woon grabs them both, and they both fall into the river. Rung Ji-yu's alarm goes off, indicating that he is no longer working, so it is up to Gu Ryan to save both men. Jun-woon awakens in the hospital only to discover that he is not in his own body. Gu Ryan appears and informs him that he is not dead, but is in a coma. The director wishes to speak with him because their error has brought him here. What do you mean, director? Zumodong is a company that handles people's deaths. They are essentially Grim Reapers, but they have different responsibilities. She takes him to the director, Jade Hwang, who at first appears to be a sweet old lady handing out vitamins. Meanwhile, Gu Ryan is meeting with all of the division heads, including Park Jung-gil, the leader of the escort team, which transports souls to the afterlife. He informs Gu Ryan that the risk management team is on high alert as a result of mistakes like this. Gu Ryan, who was sent from hell to lead this team, believes they can do better with more people. However, if she makes any more mistakes, her team will be disbanded and she will be demoted. The director offers Jun-woon a deal. If he works for them for 6 months, he can wake up and get any job he wants. If he doesn't, he'll wake up in 3 years. At first, he thinks he's being pranked, but when he wakes up in his comatose body, he realizes it's no joke. He accepts the position, and the director, despite her objections, assigns him to Gu Ryan's team. Their first task as a group is to assist a depressed television writer who appears to be competing with a popular webtoon writer. Gu Ryan believes they must enter her dreams to discover what is going on, but Rung Ji-yu's alarm goes off. That leaves only Gu Ryan and the half and half, as she refers to Jun-woon, to enter. And it's a dangerous and horrifying place. What distinguishes Tomorrow from the majority of K-dramas we've seen on Netflix, particularly those licensed from Korean networks, is that it does a good job of integrating a human story with a little sci-fi, a little fantasy, and a little humor. We can already see writers Park Ran-i, Park Jae-kyung, and Kim Yoo-jin delving deeper into not only the 3 members of the risk management team, with childhood flashbacks and other in-depth examinations of how they got to where they are. For example, are Zumodong's employees former humans or have they always been spirits at some point? If the former, how did they end up in these positions? What was Gu Ryan's experience in hell like? There are machinations in the background that we hope to see during the series run, such as why Gu Ryan's young charge, Rung Ji-yu, he's only 140 years old, insists on getting home on time, and why he and Gu Ryan agreed to it. After all, where is he supposed to be living? Jun-woon, of course, is the audience representative here, flitting between the physical and spiritual worlds. It appears that once they get into a case, his poor acting abilities will come to light, and there will most likely be constant tension between him and Gu Ryan. But the tension makes us laugh as she uses her powers to make him shut up or in some other subtly funny way to keep him in line. Then, as we investigate the other teams, most notably Park Jung-gil's escort team, we'll get a sense of how this place operates. It's not the first time we've seen the afterlife as a workplace trope, but it's certainly the most slickly presented, with Guryeon's noble goal of preventing suicide driving this particular series. If you enjoyed our video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video.